Listen, they hid our history on purpose, but we're bringing the truth back, loud and clear.
Robbins, Illinois, 1931. In a small all-black town just outside Chicago, black aviators did something America still refuses to remember. They built and ran the first black-owned airport in the United States. At a time when black pilots were shut out of white flight schools and barred from landing at white airfields, rejection was constant. So they made a radical decision. They built their own. Led by pioneers like Cornelius Coffey and John Robinson, black mechanics, engineers, and pilots cleared land by hand, laid a dirt runway, and opened Robbins Airport, the only airport in America fully owned and operated by African Americans. This wasn't just an airfield. It was a flight school, a training ground, a place where black aviation dreams could finally take off. But nearby white communities pushed back. Black pilots were harassed. Some were even arrested simply for landing. Then in 1933, a powerful windstorm tore through the airport, destroying its hangar and runway. Robbins Airport never reopened. But the story didn't end there. Those same aviators went on to train hundreds of pilots, including men who would become the Tuskegee Airmen. They proved black excellence could literally take flight, even when the world tried to ground it. Like, share, and follow for the history they never taught you.
If you love history, you need to hear about Junius G. Groves, the potato king of the world. Born into slavery in 1859, Groves was freed and joined the Great Exodus to Kansas in 1879. Starting as a humble farmhand, his dedication earned him 9 acres to farm. By 1884, he and his wife Matilda had saved enough to buy 80 acres near Edwardsville, Kansas. Their success multiplied, and by 1888, they owned a staggering 2,000 acres and lived in a 22-room mansion. At his peak, Groves harvested a record 721,000 bushels of potatoes, securing his title. But he didn't stop there. Groves expanded his ventures to include a general store, orchards and investments in mining and banking. His achievements? Groves credited the unwavering support of his wife and 12 children. Junius G. Groves left behind a powerful legacy of resilience and prosperity in early 20th century America. From enslavement to empire, Groves' story is a testament to what can be achieved with determination and support.
But let me say this about the Beatles.
Right.
I took the Beatles on this tour. They was making $50 a week a person. God bless the Beatles, and he did. I used to have to buy their steaks every day when we had steak.
Yeah.
John Leonard would come up and make all these big bills, and I had to pay them. I had the Beatles, I had Jerry and the Pacemakers, and a group called the Swingin' Blue Jeans. I had Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones. He made his first tour. Nobody never heard of these people.
Do these people send you a Christmas card?
They send me more than Christmas cards. They're my friends. You know, I don't want anything from them. All I want them to do is to spread what they got from me. You know, God gave it to me, and they got it from me, so just carry the good word over the world. That's all. I don't want nothing. I just want them to do what's right. Like James Brown, he was my singer in my band. He was with me. Joe Tex was my singer. Otis Reddings. Jimi Hendrix was my guitar player for 4 years. But you never hear about all of this from me. You know, everybody said, well, what did he do? I did it all, but don't nobody know nothing about it.
I wish I
And that's
could
where
do
it
that.
happens when you're Jewish. They do you like.
We don't mind having and bearing sanctions banning us from Europe. We are not Europeans. We have not asked for any inch of Europe or any square inch of that territory. So, Blair, keep your England and let me keep my Zimbabwe. People must always come first in any process of sustainable development. And let our Africans come first in the development of Africa, not as puppets, not as beggars, but as a sovereign people. I thank you.
If Mr. Black and Mr. White live next door to each other, they have the same job, the same income, the same car, the same furniture. Yeah. They both walk out of the house in the morning. In reality, white skin is a genetic recessive status, not as said by Francis Welsing. Even though the white population says that people of color are minorities, you're genetically inferior because you are non-white. That it is the white population that is the minority, the minority on the planet.
That's the reality you're saying.
That's the reality.
Yeah.
That in spite of the fact that black people, non-white people have heard over and over again, meaning that if
you and I were to have a baby, the baby would have color, and you make the contribution and I don't.
That's it. That white plus color.
Mobile swears they invented Mardi Gras, but they banned black people from wearing masks while letting white people mask up, and I got receipts y'all gonna hate. Mobile had Mardi Gras since 1703, before New Orleans, but here's what they hide. When black folks created their own parades after slavery, Mobile made it illegal for black people only to wear masks in public. White folks could mask all carnival season, but black people got arrested for concealing identity. Same exact mask, different skin, straight to jail. Cops would rip masks off black faces during parades while white people danced right past them. They used this law to arrest black kids on Halloween, black women at costume parties, anybody black having joy. The Order of Doves kept parading anyway, got arrested every single year as heroes. Mobile makes $300 million annually from Mardi Gras built on criminalizing black celebration. They quietly repealed it in '69 after MLK died. Your Mardi Gras history is a lie. Drop your thoughts?